Without doubt.
I'll do anything.
Quickly and precisely. Without hesitation.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale. Timber's bad enough without ye bother. Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves. I need a swig of some strong... Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Quickly and precisely.
Snug over to me!
How may I help you? Simple mind, simple
Yes?
pleasures.
Without hesitation.
Only here for a few days, madam.
This will not take long. What is it? If it must be done. Yes? It will be done. What is it? Certainly. Direct me as you will.
Agreed, gentlemen. We need to get the Lord's Alliance to help us. Without their support, we cannot possibly hold up for long against the bandits up at Lyra's.
We have contacted Pierre Janon and the Lords of Waterdeep, Mayor. They do nothing.
No, Jas, that is not completely true. They cannot do anything as they are bound to protect their own interest. Rumors of war in the south keep them from attacking.
Then we must find someone unfettered by such political restraints. Can the city coffers afford to hire more soldiers? Mercenaries?
Mayor, there is no way Soubar can afford such contracts with mercenary companies.
There is no way Soubar can survive if we do not.
Then what do you suggest we do, Mayor Melindor?
Truly, I do not know. Arvin, my friend, do you have any suggestions?
Why not one of the ball spawn from Tether themselves?
Are you mad? A ball spawn from Saradush in Soubar?
No, we cannot. We must not bring a ball spawn here. It would be worse than the bandits.
You! Why do you come here? You are not welcome in our town. Never! I could not do that. I will not. And you are most certainly not civilized.
Get your bastard Orcan stench out of here. You shall not intimidate us. You are nothing more than a spineless half-breed, Etchimayar.
Jaius, calm yourself. We will remain civil while in this hall.
Mayor, Arvin was right. I have reconsidered. I think his suggestion earlier was valid. We must do it.
Thank you, Lord Varus. I appreciate your support. We shall leave tomorrow to bring one here, then.
Very well. Now get this thing out of my town. You are not welcome here. Be careful on your journey, Arvin. We cannot afford to fail. For all of Soubar, we must succeed.
Speak. It will be done.
J.S., look, is that her?
Yes, Lord Cthonos. I think so.
We must be sure before giving out too much information. Better to be safe and err on the side of Soubar. Check it out. Discreetly, J.S., if you would.
Aye, Arvin. I'll find out if that's the one or not.
I feel fatigued. I should
Pardon the
rest
interruption.
soon.
We have been expecting to meet someone unknown by sight to us here in this tavern. They were supposed to come here, but we are not sure if or when they will arrive. Perhaps you might be the one we are expecting? Ah, you are indeed the one we have been expecting. Come, come. Here, let me introduce you to my traveling companion, Lord Cthonos. Arvin, come present yourself.
Good, you must be the one we have been expecting if you received our letters. Then Mrs. Hillstar has done her job well. I trust she was not too much trouble for you. Where are my manners? Forgive me. I am Lord Arvin Cthonos, a wizard of no small water, but a highly influential politician in the region from where I hail. Soubar, to be exact. My companion here, whom you have already met, is Jaeus Varos. Jaeus is a paladin of the highest standing, a follower of Torm. And you we know only in rumors and stories of your deeds. But we are also aware of your background. Not that either of us would have known by looking at you, but only because you have a great name. And it is because of your name, one which carries much fear, desire, and hate, that we have been so hesitant to seek you out. But I digress. I'm sorry. Let me start at the beginning, and you may then come to a decision. But you must indulge us and let us continue our conversation with some privacy. J.S., would you please have good Vincenzo clear the inn? Also, have him bring some refreshments for our guests.
Right. Good thinking. Just a moment. Innkeep, it is time. Please do as I instructed earlier.
Never had rats. No, sir.
Who are you?
You're not mercenaries, are you? I ate those money-grubbing scum.
You ain't from around here. I knows it. Who are you?
Never had rats. No, sorry. You're not mercenaries, are you? I ate those money-grubbing scum.
Very good. Now then, I will allow good Lord Cthonos to explain why we've been so secretive and mysterious about finding you. I trust that you will indulge us and let us help you to fully understand our motives. Arvin, why don't you start at the beginning with a bit of the history and geography of the River Chianthar Valley in the region of Soubar, Triel, and Eltruel?
Yes, I think that would be most appropriate. Here, take a look at this map. This mark here on the Sword Coast is Baldur's Gate. You can see the winding line of the River Chianthar as it extends away from the coast. It makes its way up to El Toro and reaches into the mountains here. The expansive plains surrounding the city of El Toro are covered with lush farms and a number of smaller communities. Soubar is only one of these smaller farming communities, where both J.S. and I reside. The folk there are simple people, farmers, shepherds, and tradesmen. We do not have much influence in terms of natural resources or political power. However, in the last few seasons we have cause to worry about our small town and the other communities in the Chianthar Valley. You see, just north of Soubar here, not more than half-day's journey by horse, is Lyra's Hold, an ancient castle that was once an outpost of the Stag Kingdom. Not much is really known about its history, but we know that Lyra was the commander of the Stag King's southern armies. It was because of the strategic placement of Lyra's Hold that the farmholds became communities like Soubar, El Turo, or Triel. The Stag King protected the farmers and their farms in the early centuries, much like today's governments protect their own holdings and citizens. After the Stag Kingdom fell, Lyra's Hold was abandoned, but the communities remained. There was no longer any need for protection, as most of the region was settled and became stable. Lyra's Hold remained empty for centuries. Until recently, that is.
My rooms are the best kept on the Sword Coast.
Most excellent, good Vincenzo. This will do for now. Shall we have supper too? Very good. What would you like to eat? I think we'll have some of that too, Vincenzo. You can bring it at your leisure. We still have much to discuss here.
I love money. Yes, I do.
As I was saying, Lyra's Hold had remained empty and in disrepair for centuries, until the past few seasons. You see, we have always had a problem with bandits in the area. Bandits who ambushed and raided lone travelers or solitary farms away from the communities. But of late, groups of bandits have joined together in some sort of alliance and have begun to attack the communities themselves. I realize that is not particularly the nature of what bandits normally do, but there you have it. We have found that these bandits have come to take up residence in Lyra's Hold. We aren't sure what they have done to take over the place, but our small militia has seen wagons of what we presume to be supplies, food or weapons, going into the hold. Even more recently, the bandits have conquered the small village of Triel, and when we left Soubar 2 months ago, we're forcing our militia back to the farms that are close to the town of Soubar. They were also making light raids on the city of El Turo, but I have no fear that these bandits will conquer El Turo without gaining Soubar first. As members of Soubar Town Council, with the endorsement of Soubar's mayor, we have contacted political leaders up and down the Sword Coast, but they have not been forthcoming with any military or political aid. Seems that defeating bandits is below those rising nations. We, if I can come to the point here, we would like you to help us, if you would.
Indeed, it would be a great service you would do to help the town of Soubar. Of course, we don't expect that you would, but we do hope that you will at least come to see if there's anything you can do to keep the bandits at bay. Arvin and I don't really know much about the bandits or their intentions, but if you were to come to Soubar, the mayor, a man named Cirrus, would be able to give you much more information about them. He would be able to help you out much more than me or Arvin with that sort of information. If I may say so also, I am indeed pleased to hear that you will help us and Soubar.
I am immensely pleased to hear that. I have not the words to express my satisfaction at knowing that you will help Soubar. As it stands, there's not much you can do from here, for now.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Thank you ever so much, good Vincenzo. You are a most caring and courteous innkeep, and do honor to those also in your profession.
Like I said, there is not much that you can do now. Why don't you eat a bit, and when we are through with supper, I will tell you the best way to help us out. Here, sit and eat, drink and enjoy yourself.
Certainly.
Like I said, there is not much that you can do now. Why don't you eat a bit, and when we are through with supper, I will tell you the best way to help.
Are you enjoying your supper? Good. I will tell Vincenza that you are pleased.
I trust you like the supper Vincenzo prepared. I shall have to advise the innkeep that he should prepare the meals with a higher quality. Now that we have all had dinner and discussed the situation, here is what I propose. We all stay here the night, and in the morning we can set off for Soubar. Will that be all right with you, Jaius?
That will be acceptable for me, Lord Cathonos. Will that be fine for you and your companions? Great. I will arrange accommodations for us with the innkeep.
Even the most prolific adventurer must take some time to rest.
We must
Without
rest
doubt.
soon. Moo is getting
Good morning to you.
early.
I hope you had a pleasant rest. I must admit, this fresh mountain air makes me sleep like a log. That's up to your own discretion. I'll just point you in the right direction to Soubar, and you can make your way there. I'm sure that Jaius may have a few words for you before you leave.
You point, I punch.
We are about ready to set out for Soubar. We've our own horse and carriage, and you're more than welcome to come with us. Or you can follow on foot. It is, of course, up to you. Very well, then. Let us go together and have adventure. Come, Arvin.
You must forgive us. Seems that we cannot take the carriage any further through these mountains. I'm afraid we must travel the rest of the way on foot. You already know where Soubar is, so you shouldn't have too much difficulty finding it. Just follow the Chianthar a short ways to the east, where you'll be able to make your way north through the farms up to Soubar. Take care not to meet any bandits. I'd hate for them to find out we've gotten help. We'll meet you in Soubar. Come see us in the town hall when you arrive. Let's get going, Jess. We have a long way to go.
Yes?
I feel
Quickly
fatigued.
and precise. I await
should
your
rest
orders.
soon.
This will not take long.
May my faith lend me strength.
Next time. You will fall by my hand! Ooh, I'm tired.
May my faith lend me strength.
Tempest, give us victory!
May
Go
my
for the
faith
eyes,
lend
Moo.
me
Go
strength.
for the eyes! Yeah! Feel the backhand of justice!
What is it now?
If it must be done.
Very well.
It's a fine way to go. Speak. It will be done. Yes,
Even the most
certainly.
prolific adventurer must take some time to rest.
We must rest too. Where mince goes, even stands still.
I must rest soon. Then move on.
Every hunter has his day. Jump on my sword while you
I think we
can.
all deserve a power.
Armored, live now.
Yes.
I'm trying to concentrate here. Yes, is everyone ready to go?
I shall go.
I'll see you later. The great peril.
Thy tempest temple here. Thy Baldur mighty blade. What is it? It will be done.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Hello?
Vita mortis.
Vita mortis.
Who says?
Thy
What?
temper shield.
Vita mortis.
Yes? What is it? Certainly. Quickly and precisely. Without hesitation. This will not take long.
What can it be now?
If it must be done.
Long feathers and short feathers, curly feathers, straight feathers. Colorful feathers, plain feathers.
It will be done.
I'm glad that you arrived safely. I am honored to have you here in our town. I am indeed sorry that we could not help you come all the way to Soubar, but I hope you didn't have too much of an adventure to get here.
Glad you made it here to Soubar. Hope you didn't have too much adventure after we last saw each other. I know the trip this far north of Amn can be quite taxing. As we told you before, you can find out more information about the bandits and brigands holed up at Lira's from Mayor Melindor.
What is it? Certainly.
Well met. Let me introduce myself. I am Cyrus Melindor. I am the mayor of Soubar. I understand you are the... Yes, I can help you with all that. I must admit, you do make me a bit uncomfortable. You see, we are all simple people here in Soubar, and I don't want anyone to know anything more about the situation or more than is needed for the townfolk to know about you. So I ask that you keep your heritage to yourself. It will keep people from becoming agitated or violent more than they already are over the bandit situation. That makes the militias, and the town's council job easier controlling what happens in the town, and let us concentrate on the bandits. Since that is out of the way, let me see. You need to know all about the bandits. I know more about Ralph and his group of brigands than anyone else. It is not a small band of bandits either. close to the size of a small army. Tell me, what exactly would you like to know about the situation?
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. YouTube is showing you a couple of videos you might like. Comment down below. Remember to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!